Mercedes and I were pretty good friends. I mean, sure, it's kind of weird considering I was one of Eminem's best friends and friends with one of Ashley's friends. But, you know.
It's only weird if you buy into the whole cliques dictate our social structure nonsense. What can you tell me about that day?
Other than what I already told you, nothing comes to mind.
What about what Brenda told you? Can you tell me anything about that?
I told you, it was just some gossip.
Ordinary gossip that was so secretive that you needed to be pulled away from Mercedes?
Okay, it wasn't ordinary gossip. It was about Ashley White. Brenda saw him doing something before the bell rang.
What did she see him doing? What happened at lunch?
We were all talking about what to do. It was a weird situation, you know. We didn't know what to do.
But you did do something, obviously. I mean, Ashley's dead now.
I know he's dead. The whole friggin' school knows. But it's not our fault.
Then whose fault is it?
I told Mercedes about what happened that day. It didn't seem right keeping a secret from one of my best friends. When I told her, she got really defensive of Eminem. It was weird. She didn't even know Eminem that well. She started talking about how Ashley needed to be taught a lesson.
Mercedes said this?
Yes. I think it wasn't really as much as she was protecting Eminem, it was that she was jealous of Ashley's writing. I mean, he already got all the attention from Mrs. Lear all the time. So the fact that he was about to get a girlfriend with his writing was too much for her. She wanted to be that skilled in her writing. She was always second in class, and she wanted to be number one.
That seems like a weird way for someone to be jealous.
Reality is weird.
True, but I think sometimes people make it weirder than it has to be.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying I'm having a hard time believing that one of Ashley's friends secretly hated him enough to stage an elaborate prank meant to embarrass him, but then killed him. Now, can we make the reality of this situation a little less bizarre?
Can we go off the record?
Sure.
Well then, off the record, you're right. And I'm sorry. It wasn't Mercedes who killed Ashley. She had nothing to do with it. I wish I hadn't. But I helped Marty, Brenda, and Dwayne pull the prank together.
Can you tell me why you lied on tape and only told me the truth off record?
They're my friends. I know what you're planning to do with all these interviews when it's done. I don't want to get my friends in trouble.
And what about Mercedes? Didn't you call her one of your friends? You can go now. I don't have any more questions.
You know what, Mary Ellen? Miss Lear is on her prep period right now, so if you want to talk to her, now would be a good time to do it.
Oh, I know. Oh, I'll be talking to Dr. Tote later as well.
The county coroner.
He's gonna walk me through what happened to Ashley, medically, that is.
Interesting. Just be sure to meet me back here in about a half an hour, about 30 minutes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Orr.